Hi students. In the before class we discussed about the difference between the electrolytic cell and the galvanic cell. Okay, so again I repeat in this class what is the use of the galvanic cell. So here what is the construction of the galvanic cell? We know galvanic cell is the combination of the two half cells. Okay, so in these two half cells different electrolytes we take in. So and also different electrodes are taken in the two half cells. Both are connected with the voltmeter or battery or bulb. Okay, then and also the both half cells are connected with the salt bridge. Okay, and also we see zinc rod is dipped in the zinc sulfate solution, copper rod is dipped in the copper sulfate solution. Then so here this electrode is connected with the negative terminal. So this is having the negative charge. So this electrode is connected with the positive terminal of the voltmeter. So this is having the positive charge. But here oxidation takes place at this half cell. So that's why we know according to the basic knowledge where the oxidation takes place, that is at anode. So that's why the anode charge is taken as a negative. So we know reduction takes place at the cathode. That's why so this terminal is called as the cathode. So the charge of the cathode is taken as a positive. So against of the electrolytic cell. Okay. Then here and also we observe here. So here zinc rod is lost its mass. That is nothing but it's lost electrons. So these lost electrons and Zn plus 2 is going to the solution. Zn plus 2 ions are going to the solution. So then the two electrons are moving towards here, moving towards the cathode side, moving towards the cathode side. Where are moving towards the cathode side? Electrons. The electrons are moving towards the cathode side. Okay, so we know electrons are having a negative charge. That's why they are moving to the positive side. Okay, positive side, that is nothing but the cathode. So here what happened? So the two electrons which are coming from the anode. Okay, so the two electrons. Then here the solution is having the copper plus 2 ions. So these are going to reduce it. Okay, then these two electrons, so these copper 2 ions present in the solution are taken, the two electrons are present in the cathode. Okay, this observation we observed in this galvanic cell. And also we observe electrons are moving towards the anode to cathode. Current is moving towards the cathode to anode. Positive to negative. Electrons are moving negative to positive. Current is moving from positive to negative in the galvanic cell. Okay, so these observations we observe. Okay, and also in the before class I discussed about in the next class we discuss about the salt bridge. Yes. So today we discuss about what is salt. What is the use of the salt bridge? Why we connect the two half cells with the salt bridge? So before going to that, we don't consider the salt bridge. First, we don't consider the salt bridge. What is the problem we choose? We take it. We explain. Okay. So we discuss. So that is, if the both cells are not connected with the salt bridge, okay, then what happened? So we know before connection of the salt bridge and also voltmeter or battery. So what happened? Zn plus 2 concentration is equal to the SO4 minus 2 concentration. This is the solution. So solution is having the Zn plus 2 ions and SO4 minus 2 ions. So before connection, what happened? Both the concentrations, Zn plus 2 concentration and SO4 minus 2 concentrations are equal. So what happened when we deput the electrode? What happened? Zn means zinc rod. Okay, zinc rod is going to be oxidized. Means it lost the electrons converted into the ion, converted into the Zn plus 2 ion. So oxidation takes place in this cell. Okay, so after some time what happened? Zn plus 2 lost the electrons continuously. After some time what happened? So Zn plus 2 ions are going into the solution. Okay, what happened? Zn plus 2 ions are increases. Okay, Zn plus 2 ions are increases in the solution than the SO4 minus 2. Then what you observe, the concentration of the Zn plus 2 is more than the SO4 minus 2. Means positive charge increases in this offset. So finally what we observe, the solution becomes a positive charge. So we go to the right hand side. So what you observe in the before connection, copper plus 2 ions and the concentration of copper plus 2 ions and SO4 minus 2 ions are equal. So when we deposit the copper rod, what happened here? Reduction is takes place. We know reduction is takes place. So why it is going to be reduction, why it is going to be oxidation, we know Zn plus 2 species is having the low SRP value than the copper plus 2. That's why low SRP value species is going to be oxidation. High SRP value is going to be a reduction. So reduction is nothing but by taking of electrons. These electrons are coming from the anode, okay, are present at the cathode, So this species taking the 2 electrons from the cathode, okay, then it is going to be the solid. Then ion is converted into the metal. So what we observe after some time? So copper plus 2 ions are going to the electrode and they are converted as a copper solid. Then the mass of the copper is increases. So what happens? Increases, but copper plus 2 ions are decreases. So copper plus 2 ions are decreases means the concentration of the copper plus 2 is less than the SO4 minus 2 ions. Means the negative charge is more in this solution. So that's why the solution get which charge? Negative charge. So finally what we observe in the galvanic cell, the left hand side cell is becomes a positive charge, right hand side cell is becomes a negative charge. When we don't connect the salt bridge, if we don't connect the salt bridge, then what happened? So positive charge increases means the positive charges are increases like this. These are the positive charges. So positive charges increases. Okay. So here what is increases? Negative charges increases in the solution. Negative charges increases. So then what happened after some time? So here we know the attractions are increases between the negative and positive. So that's why these positive charges are more attracts the electrons towards the solution. So then this electron is not moved towards the cathode side because more attractions are present between the electrons. Which electrons? Zn is having the electrons, okay. So having the electrons, that electrons are more attracted towards the solution because the solution is having the positive charge. So that's why these electrons are not moving to the cathode side. So and what happened in the second half cell? Here negative charges increases. So negative charges increases means so these 2 electrons are repelled to this negative charge of the solution because these are the like charges. That's why these electrons are not entering into the solution. Because the solution is having the negative charge. Electrons are also having the negative charge. So finally, both are repelled with each other. So finally, what we observe, electrons are not moving towards the cathode side, and electrons are not entering into the solution because repulsion is present between the negative charge of the solution and the electrons present in the cathode. So finally, what happened? The complete the cell becomes star because what you observe, no transfer of electrons takes place in between the 2 half cells. Means the cell becomes to neutral. So that means the cell reaction is completed. Cell reaction is completed means the cell stops working. So to overcome this problem, here we connect the salt bridge. This way we connect the salt bridge. So then what is the use of the salt bridge? So let us discuss about the description of the salt bridge. That is the reason to connect the 2 half cells with the salt bridge. 2 cells connected with the salt bridge. So let us explain the description of the salt.